fucking here I am. Gonna roar me like a hurricane. Come on. What's up, people? It's the One Pinfall podcast. I'm Ricky. I'm here with Daniel. What's good, Daniel?
Hello.
Sir Jonathan, what's good?
I am wonderful. How you guys doing today?
John's here to help us with all the things that bring us to you, or else we probably wouldn't be doing this. We had a giant-ass snowstorm last week, and it impeded us from recording, unfortunately.
I love snow, though.
I don't love 13 inches of snow. I mean, that sounds like
8 feet like a couple years ago.
Sounds like an old hip-hop album, 13 inches. Was it 13 or 12 inches of snow? Snow's album from the 90s? I think it was 12. Maybe it was 13. Did he go Baker's Dozen? We'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah, right.
But anyways, it snowed and we couldn't get here. We couldn't get out of our houses. It was insane. Not that like many of the people who listen to this are going to live outside of Massachusetts and not know what happened.
Exactly. Hey, the whole East Coast basically got that storm.
So we missed like 2 weeks of Raws and SmackDowns.
And you are waiting to hear our word.
Oh, we're going to complain. But anyways, we'll talk about those, and then we'll end with a little Wrestle Kingdom 12, a little action. Huh? No New Japan? No New Japan in your face? But yeah. All right, so let's just kick it right off for Raw. Once again, I feel bad because I'm watching wrestlers on a holiday. And I feel like if we didn't watch, they wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
You know
Where
what I mean?
was John Cena this time, huh? He was there for Christmas, but some bitch gets New Year's Day.
He gets to have the New Year's party. He's probably all hungover and shit too.
Terrible.
Now, a question I wanted to ask you: why do they act like the women's Rumble having the same set of rules is like a big thing?
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I mean, I still think it's going to be funny to see them going over the top rope.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they've done Rumbles with, like, you know, for number one contenders for women, that it's just as long as you get out of the ring. If you get thrown out of the ring, second rope, bottom rope, you're eliminated. But now, it's over the top. But that's just going to be weird.
I feel like second and first under the bottom rope would take away from a lot of
and plus
the intensity.
But this is back when it was divas, and no one cared to see them wrestle. They just cared to see them in skimpy outfits.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, now they're wrestling, which is good. And I just think it's going to be weird to see them going over the top rope. I want to see how they take it. Like, if they're going to get hit over the top rope hard like a man does and smack that floor. I mean, I can see Charlotte taking a bump in that, but I'm wondering, like, some of some of these other people in it. Yeah, Sasha. I see her, like, basically jumping over the top rope, landing on the apron, and then falling off like, dainty butterfly kind of style.
Or someone, like, forearms and when she's on the
which,
apron.
I mean, if they do that, fine. It just make it look all right.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, thinking of Sasha, I mean, I always have to pee. And no, but I'm still interested in the Rumble. I'm more interested in the women's Rumble than the men's Rumble, to be honest.
Wow!
Because of all the surprise entrants they're gonna have.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, because there's less on the roster.
17 right now only, and it's like, okay, you figure maybe another 5 from NXT. 6.
Well, I read that they were gonna go full 30.
Oh, they're going full 30, but only 17
left.
have announced that they're going to be in it.
Right.
And the only ones that are left are Alexa and Charlotte, and they aren't going to be in it.
I just thought it was weird that they made it a point to be like, it's going to be the same fucking rules, bitches.
I'm not surprised by that. I mean, I'm surprised Stephanie didn't announce it.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, she likes to take that power.
Have Dana Warrior come out and do it?
Yeah, yeah. It's getting time to that. Don't worry. She'll be around soon. Terribly.
What'd you think of Jason Jordan and Cesaro?
The kids can wrestle.
No doubt.
Jason Jordan.
He's an athlete.
I just hate him.
They're making
and they're making me hate him, but I hated him even when they thought he was going to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Because they've clearly gone to the heel route. They're like, I think
especially
at first,
with, was it this week? But we'll get to that. But
Jesus. And but Jason Jordan, I feel bad for him too. Because he looked like he was going to have, he's not championship material, not to sound like Triple H and Stephanie from Daniel Bryan era there, but he's U.S. Intercontinental, mid-level. He definitely could, and he's good.
They should have left American Alpha.
Oh yeah, if we can have that back, yeah, that'd be great. Because then Shelton Benjamin could also be a singles competitor, which I rather.
Yeah.
I liked Shelton from back in the day. He was always an athletic guy, but never given his time. I know why. We both know why. But he was never given enough time and effort to like progress him up to like a good level.
I feel like they're making me hate Cesaro too.
Yeah? Why? What's he been?
Just because
Now, is it him
week,
alone or him and Cesaro? I mean, they're always together, Sheamus and him.
Yeah.
And I agree. I hate this. We are the bar.
It's not even necessarily that I hate the shtick. It's that every goddamn week, the only people I watch wrestle every single week are the Bar and parts of the Shield. Yeah. Every single fucking week.
Welcome to Raw. Throw in some Braun versus some dipshit.
Exactly. How many weird combinations of the Bar and the Shield can we watch wrestle over and over and over again every single week? And they're making them like main events and shit. It'd be one thing if it was like a filler match at the beginning, but they're main events and shit.
One of those Kurt Angles right now. And it's like,
get the official out here.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But I mean, we did get some changes from that, which we'll talk about. Finally getting some different tag teams.
Yeah, but yeah. So I just feel like I'm to the point where, as talented as Cesaro is, I don't really fucking care anymore.
I love Cesaro.
Shoving him down my.
I just feel like they're
throat.
holding him back. Which, I mean, we both can agree on that. I think, but. Yeah, I can. He's definitely
they're not
annoying.
even that bad of a tag team. Yeah. They're not a bad tag team.
Sometimes, I mean, they have been on the tag team title like hunt for since they got together, basically. And it's like sometimes you got to get pushed back just to get more popular again.
And I feel like they've been shoving the both of them down our throats since they had the best of 7 match.
Yep, exactly. And that's when they joined together, and it's just like, what the hell? Even New Day, look at on SmackDown. They were champions. Now they're not even like in the competition right now. They're just dicking around.
Right.
And they're still
throwing
relevant.
Pancakes and shit.
People still love them. It's like, I think if you push them back a little bit and give another tag team a chance at titles and stuff like that. But, I mean, right now, who are they going to push? The Revival? That's the only real heel tag team besides, what's their name, isn't it?
No flips, just hospital trips.
Which I loved the Revival in NXT. I loved them. They were great.
Yeah.
I mean, they've both been injured back and forth, so I haven't really seen them much.
Their theme song gets me pumped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that match, it was a good match, Cesaro and Jordan, but it's just like, I didn't care.
I feel like it's a testament to how boring the storyline writing and the booking is that 2 athletes of this fucking caliber can get in the ring and we can just be like, meh.
Yeah, right? Like, phone it in.
Yeah, for real. Like,
just do it like we're practicing.
I have an opinion, and I'm sure you'll agree. I feel like when Raw matches up to SmackDown tends to go for a shorter number of matches with more oomph to each match, whereas Raw tries to throw like 17 fucking matches at you in the beginning of the night, and then maybe a decent...
Not that they already have an extra hour anyway.
Yeah, and then maybe have a decent main event, you know what I mean? I don't fucking know.
I can agree with that easily.
Speaking of fucking filler match, Bray Wyatt and Apollo Crews. Like...
I was hoping. I mean,
it's cool. I like the Titus Worldwide thing coming back.
Yeah, but you know it's gonna get slammed right back down.
Yeah.
You know I love Titus. I wish he's a big dude. And I love it. I don't know why.
What do you think of Dana Brooke with them though?
Don't have. If Nick's watching, he could maybe tell you in the chat what I think of it, but I can't say it. You know what, Nick? Don't even say it.
I was gonna say it's a public chat.
Exactly. No, it's funny to me. It's funny, but I'm glad. Hey. I'm glad she's doing something, but I mean,
I'd rather
see her wrestling, because she's a fit woman. You know, she's athletic. She's someone that could challenge Nia and Asuka if they actually gave her a chance.
I think we're missing out.
Sometimes she is a little sloppy with her wrestling, but I don't care. She looks better than, I think, Sasha for wrestling. Sometimes.
I feel like we really missed out on a quality feud between her and Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it never really came to a good head, but...
Yeah, well, they gave up on her, and then her fiance or whatever died.
Yeah. Sometimes people try.
But, I mean, I like them 3 together, I guess. I wish Tozawa's gone out of that now.
That was so random and unceremonious. It was just like he wasn't part of it anymore.
Yeah, right? I was just like, all right, whatever, I guess. You know, we got... Never mind. I won't.
He's like a tangent.
But yeah, that was a
Bray
ridiculous
Wyatt
match. What for? Just so Bray can get a win?
Yeah, but it was also so hard you could cut a promo, a weird ass fucking promo.
Yeah.
How bad is Bray at acting scared?
I know, it's terrible. But I mean, he's not
Like,
supposed
to me,
to.
that's what I'm saying.
He's supposed to be the scary one, and
make
then all
me-
of a sudden this crazy.
And I love that they'll let him go with that laugh as long as he fucking wants.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think.
And he'll keep pushing it too, just to see.
Yeah. Well, I think Vince saw how much like fervor it caused over like the battle for the gimmick and all
Can
that
I ask
shit.
you, what's the peak of Matt Hardy in this Awoken?
Well, it depends.
Championship?
It depends.
Do you think?
Intercontinental or something.
Yeah, I was talking Universal.
Nah.
I don't think so at all either. But the Intercontinental,
Intercontinental, maybe
I
the
could
American.
see Brother Nero coming back, and they'll be tag team champions,
teams,
obviously.
Yeah, definitely not like Universal or like
Yeah.
heavyweight or anything.
Exactly. I can see if they really were just like Matt, we don't care anymore. Put him to 205. Come there. This is my Warriors.
Matt in 205. I feel like it really depends how insane they let him get.
Yeah. I
You
can
know what I
definitely
mean?
see that.
Like, does Vanguard one come back? Do we get Senior Benjamin? Does he get
what's
to
her name?
Revy?
Yeah.
Do we get to watch Matt talk to animals?
That will not happen at all. Vince will never let that happen.
Will King Maxwell ride out in his Power Wheels and tase somebody for the win? You ever see that, the final deletion?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
yep.
Good stuff.
There's certain things Vince won't allow, but I think he's actually given
The
kind of
volcanoes,
close to
the
creativity.
fucking volcanoes.
Yeah.
The weird
Well, look what they've done
structures
so far,
Jeff
and I'm
Hardy
just like,
sets on fire.
I mean, where did they go? What even after he's done with Bray Wyatt? Where do they go? What's his next step? Who's he gonna go after? I'm trying to think. Like, is he? I mean, he's not going after Braun. Because
Definitely not.
I mean, I think we
Yeah.
both can agree who's going to win the championship match at the Royal Rumble between the triple threat.
Yeah.
And so where's Braun go after that? Because I mean, what's his WrestleMania moment going to be this year? I care about Braun Strowman a lot. I love Braun, but not to get to that topic. But I'm just saying, like, what are they going to do with like Matt Hardy? I can't, like, I don't know where they're going to go after this. Like, I'm trying to think, like, because I always think, I don't think now. I always try to think ahead, and I'm like, all right, so him and Bray maybe finish at the next pay-per-view, not the Rumble, the next pay-per-view after that for Raw. What's next, and who's he gonna be heading into WrestleMania with?
Right.
And it's like, I can't think of anyone. What, Elias? Which, it's like, how are they gonna play up the craziness with the guitar player?
Right. Well, I feel like, if anything, Elias would be the easiest one to do that with.
Yeah.
If you're going to look for anybody.
Well, that's because Elias is the fucking greatest. Yeah. I can't wait till we start talking about him.
All right. I guess we could talk about Alexa and Asuka. I feel like they made Alexa look pretty dominant. I mean, not dominant, but like she gave her the biggest run for her money.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted to make it look like a competition more than like Asuka kicking
A
the
murder,
shit out of
yeah.
her. Yeah, because we both know that's what would happen.
I didn't like that. I don't like this thing that they're doing lately. Rather, that she has to get smacked to like be good. Have you noticed that?
What, Asuka?
Yeah, like she'll. I'm not saying like she'll get beat up at the beginning of the match, but she won't dominate, and then the other girl will slap her, and suddenly
Is that when she...
yeah
The Naba?
Yeah.
She becomes Naba.
yeah. I hate that. I fucking hate that.
Well, that's kind of what I was talking about with like how they're trying to make her look crazy.
Yeah.
More crazy than she was on NXT, and it's like, don't.
At least it's
Don't
not,
make her the screaming Asian woman, all right? Come on. You don't need that.
She's just a normal Asian badass.
Naba. But I'm just...
We here at One Pinfall Podcast fully support all your local Navas. If everyone can go out,
Big time.
support your local normal Asian badass.
It's your duty. But I mean, I think we both agree that she's gonna win the Rumble. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
And
Well, her and Nia.
I wish they'd do something like they did back in the day when there was this Raw and SmackDown. And if you won the Rumble, you could choose to go verse Brock Lesnar on Raw if you're on SmackDown.
Oh, really?
You could go anywhere because I remember when, mostly because of Undertaker, when he won, it was his choice. He was on SmackDown, and he could have versed Batista, Cena, or Bobby Lashley, because that's when ECW WWE version was around, and he could pick anyone. And it's like, I wish they'd do that, because then Asuka, Charlotte, WrestleMania.
For real.
But we already know, because of reports I'm sure you've read, that someone's going to be at the Rumble, and more than likely WrestleMania will be the horsewomen crap shit. So, That won't happen. So I'm wondering,
Honestly,
who's Asuka going to verse at
I think as money as the Charlotte Asuka match sounds, I kind of think those are two weird wrestling styles to pair up, like flat wrestling styles.
But I mean,
it'd be a lot of weird.
Would you rather see
striking.
Nia and Asuka? I'm trying. I want competition for Asuka because I'm losing interest in Asuka. I am. Ever since she's come up and been like, I mean, the jobber matches in a row, that doesn't help or anything like that. And it's not her fault. It's not because of her. It's just WWE's making me not care. It's like if you don't show them...
It's like I said with Cesaro, they're forcing you to hate wrestlers that you like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's one they could never force me to hate.
Oh, it's all right.
Yes.
Stop it, dude.
Yes.
Stop it. You're so bad.
I mean... Like you said, that the whole WWE thing, that has to catch on soon, and he already has it.
Yeah, the Walk of the Elias. That's a T-shirt and a half. I mean,
no, there's only one T-shirt right now for Elias. Because I was like, I gotta get an Elias shirt, and there's only one, and it says, I forget what it says on the front, but it is on the back. It's like tour dates of like places.
Yeah,
Boston's not on there, so I was like, fuck that, I don't want that. Fuck that. No, I want Boston to be on there. It's like if you can make
we will walk in.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
If Brock Lesnar can have a different fucking shirt for every city he goes in, why can't Elias have that?
Dude, I hate those Suplex City shirts.
Yeah,
Suplex City,
Tennessee.
Fucking Tennessee.
Yeah, right?
Oh, man. You know what? I don't even want to talk about Asuka anymore. This is making me mad. I'm going to talk about a match that I fucking loved, which was
Raw?
Braun Strowman and Rhino, right? Or was he Slater?
The first
Rhino
week
was with him.
Yeah.
And
oh wait, no, wait.
It was Rhino.
That's right, because Kane versus Heath Slater.
Yeah.
And then Braun versus Rhino, and then Heath Slater got involved.
Yes. I didn't even care about the match.
Yeah.
I just love that Braun running power slam the both of them like
again
5 times a piece,
right?
5 times
and they even played his music like, okay, go,
right.
and he goes back in. I love that though, because that's why the crowd is
he's
over so big, because they always chin one more time, and he's just like,
fuck it.
He probably just, he'll look down at the person and it's like, one more? Just one more? And it's like, yep.
5 times.
Exactly. 2 different guys.
I was saying that to my wife. I'm like, that's why he's so over. Like, he knows that that's what the people want. They want to see the monster.
You know what I thought was weird, too, of that? Like, Rhino, got picked up for the, or did the, obviously the guy jumps up for the guy to do the power slam, Braun. But it's like, it looks smoother with Rhino than Heath Slater, and you'd figure, the lighter guy would be easier to be like, yep, get on my shoulder and do.
But you're talking
Rhino's
about
experience.
A salty fucking veteran, dude.
Yeah, but Rhino, man, he's just like a fucking
he's built like
brick.
He's built like a 40-year-old woman.
Man, he is, so thick.
Thicker than a Snickers, Mr. Rhino.
I just, I mean, I think this is gonna happen. I mean, I love when Rhino gets his little moments, and he will get one at the Rumble. But nothing we're thinking oh, he's gonna come. There's gonna be gores galore because it's in Philadelphia. It's ECW town. That is Philadelphia. So I'm thinking either one of the Dudley boys has to come back for that. Never mind. Let's not get into that because the Rumble we can have another discussion for next week because this week we're gonna catch up.
We were talking about Reigns and Samoa Joe.
Good match. I was really surprised by that. I mean, even Reigns was doing good.
I think they have.
It sucks what happened to Joe, but
I think they have good chemistry.
Oh yeah, exactly. Which is kind of weird because how the hell do you have chemistry with a guy that has nothing?
Well, I feel like not that Joe is some fucking genius.
Yeah. Oh, he's so much experience.
But he's gonna make Roman look good. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And they I think they have a good contrast of styles where you got a striker submission versus classic big dude wrestler. You know what I mean?
And you know what? I just forgot. I totally forgot about Joe. Even though he's injured, that would have been someone that Hardy moves on to next.
True.
I mean, they have history too with everything.
Dude,
but
since Joe has come back, he's been cutting savage promos.
Yeah, but how long is he out? Did you hear about how long he's going to be out now?
No.
I heard it's not long, maybe 3 weeks, but it's still the Rumble could be a possibility that he's not going to show, and it sucks because I think that I've read somewhere that they wanted him to get a little push from the Rumble first, somehow, but not winning it. You know how you can do a guy eliminates 6 guys in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's he was number 1, and it's like, yeah, you got eliminated at number 12. So it's like everyone forgets about you at the end. And we all know Roman Reigns is going to win, which is going to be the stupidest fucking idea in the world.
You think Gronk will make an appearance again?
No. Thank God when it's playoffs. But Roman Reigns, I swear to God, that city is going to burn that night.
If Roman Reigns?
That's the same place he won before when they booed the hell out of him in The Rock. So it's like, they're going to do it again?
Even worse.
It's like, that would be WWE like saying, like, here, Philadelphia, fucking eat my shit straight from my asshole.
Here's a lighter. Try not to burn the whole place down.
But I'm not, like I said, I can't get into the Rumble because it upsets me yet it excites me.
Ooh.
Yeah, right.
That's a little bit of like masochism there.
You should see me at home.
Wrestling S&M. Wrestling S&M. Dude, this fucking Cedric Alexander and Goldust thing.
I'm just happy that he was out there, though. I love Goldust.
What was that?
And that was his golden nuts when he was doing that backflip or whatever.
There are so many iconic photographs of that dude just dick and balls plastering in that crazy ass
tucks
suit.
to the right.
Oh my God. Leans a little to the right.
Yeah, right. But I guess they were just throwing. Well, Enzo was really sick, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know all this.
He's in the hospital.
Stories and stuff like that.
Eve,
was he? I thought he was just sick and he was home. Kind of like they sent someone home recently, like from a trip. I think it was Braun Strowman or no, it was fuck. He was just on recently. He came back. It wasn't Enzo though, but either way, like I forget.
You Jesus over there.
I'll stop. I just saw it. I'm watching the Overwatch League and I watched a crazy play.
That was awesome. Because I was like, is someone's thing playing? I thought he was mad at me. Like, Jesus, shut up.
You motherfucker.
Buble.
So, I know you don't have positive feelings about the Good Brothers and our boy Finn.
I love that they're together.
No, I'm not.
There's one thing I
that.
wish they would fucking stop with this stupid nerd shit. No, I love Too Sweet. Nerds, I'm just like, what is this, loser again? Loser.
I like the nerd thing.
Stupid.
I like the nerd
Not to
thing.
mention, I'm like, hey, WWE, aren't you like non-bullies? Yet you're doing nerds.
Nerd. Although it is,
I just wish
it is
I
done
love
with
the
the
Balor
fucking
Club.
the Nerd Alert shirt.
That's what I mean. They're expanding too much on it, and I'm just like,
bad.
stop. Just make them who they are.
I don't like the Balor Club thing.
You don't? Because you want AJ involved?
I
or?
understand that you guys are OG Bullet Club.
Yeah.
I understand.
You really don't like it?
But I don't like that name. I don't like that name.
Oh, no, I know that. Yeah, it should be.
Use a different name and stop too sweeting, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they gave the Bucks expressive,
exactly.
permission
When they left,
to
they were like,
use.
"This is yours now."
Exactly.
And there's plenty of other names you can come up with.
Exactly.
Demon Club.
Exactly. No, it doesn't need to be a club.
Right? You can
Like,
just
why
use
is
their
it a
initials
club?
or something.
Yeah.
FK, whatever.
It's just stealing from guys who are doing some really innovative, creative stuff right now.
Yeah.
And I don't want to mark too bad on New Japan right now, so I'll stop.
Not yet.
I love them as a like a Freebird style.
But you agree with what we talked about, that they're eventually gonna.
Yeah, they're not.
Vince is gonna be
like,
like, fuck it.
yeah,
Bye.
right.
And when we talk about next week's Raw, I'll get into that even more.
But what do you think? Do you think there's an ulterior motive then behind bringing the three of them back? Because if you're not going to use them, and if this isn't going to turn into a push, like what is the point of bringing back?
You know what I just
the
thought
three
of?
them?
Obviously, Wrestle Kingdom got a lot of attention with Chris Jericho going there, and maybe Vince,
Finn.
Since Vince, and it was before Wrestle Kingdom, it was January 1st. So maybe Vince was like, let me get try to steal a little people's attention, be like, oh God, they got Balor Club to get? No way, those three guys? Because I mean, if I, being someone, if I didn't watch wrestling, and it's like, and I watched New Japan, and I know Bullet Club and everything from back in the day, I'd be like, oh shit, they're actually having Balor, Gallows, and Anderson all together again? That's sick.
The weird thing for me though is I feel like a lot of people who like the Bullet Club now didn't watch when he was Prince Devitt and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Didn't watch when Gallows and Anderson were over there.
No, a lot of people
didn't watch when AJ was over there. Didn't watch when Shinsuke was over there. So I feel like a lot of what people know of the Bullet Club is Kenny Omega, is Marty, is fucking
Marty.
Hangman, is fucking the Bucks, is fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you could say that's why I hate it so much. Is it's like not a lot of people are like, oh yeah, when I think of Bullet Club, I think of fucking Finn and Gallows and Anderson. No, no,
AJ and I like is that what does Brian say?
He's busy tonight and he's going to catch us later.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Enjoy. But see, I was man, you just said something. My memory has been terrible. That's like
morning.
Yeah, right. Can you pass that, by the way? No, like I think another reason that you could hate it is you might think it, but no. This is Fowler's. This is Balor's push, even though he should be pushed with the belt or title and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think they're gonna. None of them are gonna win a title.
Push. I mean, it's like it's filler. It's all filler. It's raw filler.
Exactly, because by WrestleMania, these three guys won't be together.
Yeah, exactly.
Like maybe they'll be part of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. That's about it. They'll just be the pre-show.
Damn it!
Because everything has to be Brock and Roman.
But the Good Bros and Finn, they defeated your mans and the Miz.
But he had a good match. He is his wrestling. I mean,
I
when
feel
he
like,
gets to wrestle, I like it. At first, I didn't know, but he was a decent wrestler. I was like, all right, I knew he had good mic skills in NXT, and I didn't buy the whole guitar gimmick at first and everything. But ever since he came up, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to like him more. El Vagabundo, that was great. But ever since he came up, man, Elias, they should invest in this dude.
No shit, and I feel like
I wish he'd be Universal Championship material, but give him like IC title pushes and stuff like
definitely
that.
Intercontinental. If the Miz is holding the Intercontinental so long,
he's like a Kenny Omega. He's a small guy, but he's good fit and everything. You know, I think he's built like almost close to Omega. I think Elias is like 215, and I think Omega's 205 or 210, something like that. But 6 foot, 6'2", and it's just like. Man, I think if they let him loose, he could be decent, and his mic skills are fucking great. But every heel, he's kind of like Jericho right now, where he knows what to say to piss off people in the crowd or to get that heat he needs, and especially with his music. But I mean, just the walk with Elias, that is awesome. I never thought of that at all when he first says it. And then it's like, holy shit.
If you're a fan of music, I really feel like every one of his songs sounds a lot like a popular song. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a song he picks every week, and it's like, all right, I'm going to throw it.
Stairway to Heaven?
Is that Freebird? One of them was Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nice.
Oh, man.
But
this is also... I feel bad for the Miz Taraj. They're just like getting thrown to the wolves all the time now and shit.
They're trying to make them. I mean, they tried comedy with them too. Now it's like, what the hell? Just break up.
Poor Bo.
Yeah.
Bo's a decent wrestler.
Lieutenant Bo Dallas. Bo Dan Dallas. Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
I
scream. Lieutenant Dan.
And the whole musical thing they did before, that was just like, why? That's where they just like make them look like fucking fools.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's bad enough that everyone knows they're going to lose already to the three guys, the Balor Club.
The Balor
Club.
The Balor Club.
Oh my Thank you for finishing with Elias. So he deserves the main event, in my opinion.
I always got to save your boy for last because I know you like to talk. I know you like to talk about your mans. I don't know. SmackDown for the second was me. I don't get where they're going with a lot of this shit.
They're faltering SmackDown. I still like them more than Raw, easily. But SmackDown has slowly been like
I said,
not grabbing my attention.
They're at least giving them time to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I said it to my brother this week. They're getting predictable, and that's what Raw is. Predictable, and that's why it's like, this isn't the land of opportunity, and it's focusing too much on this fucking Dan O'Brien, Shane McMahon shit.
Yeah,
and I really don't like
even
the
sucking in
match.
Like KO and Sammy, like
exactly,
really chaining them down to a bullshit storyline that no one cares about.
Right, and it's like I said, this handicap match at the Royal Rumble, stupid.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Just put him against Kevin Owens. All right, I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Sami Zayn either, but you have to let both of them loose because on the indies, these guys had great matches together, so it's like they could put on a hell of a match.
Yeah, but they don't care about indie shit.
No, that's the problem. All Vince cares about is you're mine.
I mean, that's like one of the things I've noted here is just how sick I am of this bickering between him and Daniel Bryan.
And like, what is going on? I feel like WWE is so fucking confused between Corey Graves, Daniel Bryan, and Shane McMahon. It's like they go from heel to face every other week. Because it's like, wait, now Daniel Bryan is supporting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn with this handicap match, or now Shane is the good guy. Oh no, wait, now Shane's the bad guy, and Corey Graves likes this guy but not that guy, and then he likes this dude and that dude.
I feel like I kind of like that with Corey Graves.
Oh, I
feel like
hate
he's making like a new hybrid.
I hated how like
commentary.
He's starting to talk cool about Enzo.
Oh, I haven't really noticed that.
Yeah, he's like this. The next Raw with the championship match, he was like, Enzo's not a bad guy.
Oh,
and I'm like,
Jesus Christ!
Stick to the fucking point. Don't jump around like this.
Brian asked if Daniel Bryan was going heel. No, he's just in this like weird feud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are like, wait a minute, because some of the actions, I'm like, is he going heel?
Yeah, because it looks like he's pulling shit for KO
exactly.
and Sammy.
I think the SmackDown that when he was just like, it's gonna be a handicap match. Yeah, yes, and it's just like, he is going heel, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But like people like, and everyone's like, oh, is it gonna be Shane, Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania? I'm like, no. I hope it's not Shane at all. The Daniel Bryan, he has to verse an experienced wrestler, so he doesn't get
hurt again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not saying Shane's bad, but it's just like Shane's a spot monkey. That's it. It's like, do you really want him doing like coast to coast on Daniel Bryan in the corner? No, you don't. I want Daniel Bryan to verse someone good, and it won't be at WrestleMania because of this is Brock and Roman's show.
And then his contract is going, so
yeah,
do you think they'll
SummerSlam
try to save it for a pop? Yeah, SummerSlam is a good one.
That's because his thing ends, I think, September. His contract. So Vince will be like, you wrestle then. If you get injured, fuck it, you're gone in a month.
Right.
If you do good, we can talk.
Huh. Dude, the tag champion this week totally fooled me. When Benjamin and Gable got the pinfall.
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck! Like, did they just really
he texted me right away. Like, did they really give that? And I'm like,
and then like the review.
I was at Star Wars that night not watching, so I was like, oh shit. But I was like, oh shit, well, I guess they want they did.
He's like, I was chatting up some Jedis, motherfucker.
There's one more Jedi left in this room.
But then they hit the replay and the tag was wrong. Wrong tag, man.
Yeah, twin magic all of a sudden.
Wrong tag, bro.
Whatever. I mean, I like the Usos with the title, and I don't like Benjamin and Gable at all. Now they're the tag team. I like both of them singles. I do not like them as a tag team.
I don't mind them as a tag team.
Oh, really?
No.
I feel like this is their last. I feel like after the Rumble, pushed to the back again.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Rusev Day is coming up.
Yes.
New Day is still around.
Rusev Day.
It's just getting so hot.
Rusev Day.
And, I was just talking about people who are white with Sheamus. Aiden English is white as fuck.
And he's losing his hair in a real awkward way.
Yeah, exactly. I've noticed that.
He's like an English teacher.
What the look? Yeah, exactly. I said
wrestle
a
your
teacher
English
in
teacher.
general when I said it. That's awesome. An English teacher.
Mr. English.
He's got his sweater vest and everything with his book.
He's got the fucking the suit coat on that's got like the leather elbows. Yeah.
It's suede.
Oh, man. You remember the episode of The Simpsons where he cuts the elbows out of the leather jacket and sews them on the other jacket?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be the other way around. Mr. Plow. That might have been that episode.
My name again is Mr. Plow. Call Klondike 5542. Senor King.
So, again, we have Breezango getting murdered by the Bludgeon Brothers.
Isn't this a week? And then they get saved.
Second week. No, they
tried.
Right? The Ascension tried to save them.
Oh yeah, and they just got their ass kicked.
Yeah,
they kind of took the brute force away from Breezango afterwards because they were about to go like for the finisher or whatever, right?
They definitely weren't able to get in and out like they did the week before.
I'm getting tired of this though.
Yeah, me too.
It's like I want a match.
You have tag teams right fucking now that could wrestle really I don't know, evenly matched.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Authors of Pain. You know what I mean? You got Heavy Machinery. Not that I think Heavy Machinery is ready for
when all those people
main
come up,
roster.
man, what's going to happen? If these other tag teams aren't getting recognized, and then you bring up more...
Well, I think...
Are they just going to release people?
Not to, like, randomly start talking about NXT shit, but I think what they're going to do is bring up the Authors of Pain, and unfortunately, I think that Heavy Machinery are going to fall to the wayside. Yeah. And I think the Undisputed Era... And
even with War Machine coming
like
in?
Sanity. Well, that's my thing.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's why I think Heavy Machinery will stick around.
Yeah, them and War
like
Machine.
you're saying, there's other tag teams that they're focused on, even the Street Profits.
Yeah, for real.
And I love Street Profits.
For real, yeah.
I'm even all right, finally, it's like Crime Time but better.
I wasn't even a fan of the Undisputed Era at first, but like after War Games, I was like, God damn. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, I just want to see Breezango
do comedy
not get the ship
actually wrestle
time. Yeah, exactly. Have more than a 2-minute match.
There's no point of having like 3 weeks in a row of like just a beatdown like that. Or for them, it's been like what 5 weeks in a row for the Bludgeon Brothers. But
pretty much
2 were jobbers.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just like I still watch that video.
Jimmy and John. Oh man, it just makes me like when they added it to fucking Mankind falling off.
He's broken in half.
Oh Jesus! What? Tell me what you thought of Xavier Woods and Aiden English. I thought this was a decent match.
Yeah, they worked good together. Yeah. I don't know if they have before or something like that, but they worked really well.
I would think that they had wrestled together in NXT.
The day. Huh? NXT? I don't...
Because they were... Vaudevillians were pretty big at the same time, right?
Yeah, but who was Xavier with down there? They weren't... New Day popped up here.
Yeah.
They just, like, formed together.
True,
down there, like, Xavier... I mean, Kofi wasn't even in NXT ever. And Biggie, he came up, but that was he was way before Vaudevillains, I think.
Yeah.
Because he was, like, back, like, 2011 or with... Ziggler and shit like that, I remember.
Dolphy Ziggs, a.k.a. Amy Schumer's ex-boyfriend.
He's doing a movie, right? Is that why he's been away?
I don't fucking know.
I think so. I like Ziggler. He's a good performer.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Because he's a vet.
I just hate how he's been always fucked ever since he got the concussion, and Vince is like, he's the Finn Balor, the older version of Finn Balor, basically, for WWE, where you got injured and now you're fucked because Vince is like, I don't trust you.
It's like Finn is the millennial and Dolphy Ziggs is the baby boomer.
Ziggy baby.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was a nice, and I'm not surprised who won.
I like seeing Aiden English out in public.
Yeah.
I thought for sure once Gotch was gone that he was gone.
Well, he was basically. I mean, we never saw him, and then all of a sudden,
Rusev did.
Rusev saved him.
How fucking weird is that, dude? Alexander Rusev comes in.
Like, I hate how that kind of happens sometimes in wrestling, where you'll do something stupid and it catches on. Even I like it.
James Ellsworth.
Oh, see, I didn't like that. But
James Ellsworth.
like, I can even say, even the Daniel Bryan Yes Movement shit, I didn't like that. I was like, whatever. I'm glad he's getting a push because I like him, but it's like, so yes shit.
It made his title wins look badass, though.
Yeah.
Like slow motion.
The WrestleMania 30 was insane for him. I just feel bad because like people clump that with Undertaker's first loss, and it's like, oh, it's not really a good WrestleMania, and it's like, yeah, but that main event was sick.
Yeah.
Even though like I hate Batista as a wrestler now.
I like him in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I do. I loved him in both of them. And he's actually a good actor.
He was way better in the second one. He was way funnier.
My nipples!
Gotta tape them nipples up.
I hate wearing that thing. You have deep feelings for her. Never mind, we can't get it.
Jesus. But anyways.
I'll go Guardians all night.
The Riot Squad. Was it Carmella, Tamina?
And
Natalia.
Yeah. And Natalia.
Yeah. I don't really remember much of this match except for the whole Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky Lynch coming back.
Returning of Becky. Yeah. I love Becky.
They're making her look badass too, which I like. She's coming in and like kicking. Kicking ass.
She's one of the 4.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, and I'm not surprised, but I'm waiting for them to do that with Bayley and Sasha if they're gonna have that match at WrestleMania, the 4 horsewomen, blah blah blah, because you're gonna have to make them look strong too, because Charlotte's the champion. Okay, well, maybe she won't be at WrestleMania.
But have you been reading all these articles that like the WWE is giving up on Bayley?
Oh, I'm not surprised by that. If they're giving up, turn her
feel like
heel.
they've been giving up
Turn
on
her
her.
heel, then please.
I feel
Let
like
me
they
see
gave
her
up
do
on
that.
her fucking 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
When they called her up.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what they
what
do with
sucks.
everyone.
She's kind of been put into that category of NXT good. WWE no. Like Ascension, they were great in NXT.
Shinsuke.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
Don't
they
even
still
get me
book them,
started.
but
At least Shinsuke had a career before that.
I like Sarah Logan.
Yeah.
I've been impressed by her the last like
I
2
hope
weeks.
you don't say Liv Morgan. Thank God.
No. I
she
mean,
is-
she's a broke ass Carmella.
Yeah,
To watch the two teams fight, it's like I don't even
Imagine
know.
that match, her versus Carmella. Oh God, I'd rather see James
Would you
Ellsworth
think
again.
the two worst wrestlers in the WWE main roster right now?
That's tough. I would have to say.
I know Carmella's up there.
Yeah, that's I could. Say
I
that.
think, agree or disagree, Lana is better than Carmella.
Oh yeah, agreed easily.
Okay,
Easily. I'd rather see Lana wrestle, but they won't. They won't. No. She'll be in the Rumble, but I bet she's in there for like 5 seconds. I haven't heard that song in so long.
Yeah, I know.
Bad and Canellis. Here's to the greatest
love I've ever known.
That was actually pretty good.
He's still in rehab, right?
No, I think he's out. But she's pregnant now, I know, too. So.
Yeah,
But, I
yeah.
mean, that wouldn't stop him from appearing, I guess. But what would they do? The
Why
same
not have
story?
her pregnant? They're in love. Why not? They're about to have a
Oh,
baby.
yeah, but I don't think she wants to travel and do all that shit while she's pregnant.
True.
I mean,
Preggers.
what? Maurice
Maurice
is
is
doing
gonna.
it. Yeah.
You think she'll do it?
No,
Maurice?
she won't.
No?
Yeah. She's already, like...
She's not
like-
even on TV anyways.
No, I think she's 8 weeks along. Well, no, more than that now. Because they found out, I think it was a girl.
Total divas. You
No, that's what
motherfucker.
Miz talked about the other night.
Okay, right.
Because you just remember he was talking about. Well, I got the hardest wife in the world. No, we'll get to that.
But yeah, I was pumped for the return of Becky Lynch at
Yeah,
least.
exactly.
That was a positive
Let
out of
that
that
fucking
match.
Irish go.
There are,
Glass.
I mean, Ruby's impressing me.
Yeah.
Sarah Logan's impressing me. I mean, other than Liv Morgan, the Riot Squad has been a pretty big success. if you ask
SmackDown
me.
women's division, I like a lot more than Raw, so I can pay attention to it.
Yeah.
And the whole division, like down to Carmella, where it's like, all right, now I'll stop paying attention. It's just
This
like,
is where
I don't
this is
care.
the line
It's like-
cut off right
It's
there.
like none of her moves impress me. Nothing she does impresses me. She's gonna eventually lose that stupid briefcase and not be important.
I forget about the briefcase.
Yeah.
I forget that she has it.
That's exactly what they want you to do.
That's exactly how he plans it.
Putting right into their plans.
Oh man! I mean, the end of the night was Sammy beating AJ via distraction. Again, we get fucking bickering between the two.
It's making me hate. That's the stuff that's making me not hate, but dislike SmackDown. I mean, I'm wearing my
He's like-
my blue.
Hate is a strong word.
Yeah.
I will say dislike.
Yeah, I just wish I wanted to focus on the wrestling, not Shane, like a GM versus a manager.
Hey John, need some troubleshooting on Buble?
Troubleshoot. Gotcha.
But like I just want it to end. I don't want this to be Shane versus Daniel on like two different fronts of like wrestling and business. It's like I don't care. If I see Daniel Bryan, I want him to wrestle.
This is all ego. This is all McMahon ego. He wants to be dead. In the
No,
land
I'm
of
sure he's just
opportunity.
doing whatever he's fucking
In the
told.
land of opportunity, it's a land for you and me. It's called fucking SmackDown, SmackDown. Come and get your
What do you think-
wrestle on, fucking SmackDown, SmackDown, bitches.
What do you think is going to happen at the Rumble with this match? Is one of them going to interfere again? Shane or Daniel?
I
Daniel.
think Daniel's gonna interfere.
Yeah. And cost AJ the title?
No, yeah,
Oh, wow.
you know what I mean.
Co-champions?
I don't.
I don't like how they're doing that, by the way. It's like they're co-champions. It's like, what? No. How can Vince allow that?
Split it right down the middle.
It's like, Jesus Christ. Whoever pins him is the champ. There you go.
Whoever gets a fucking pin, that's it.
It's like, they did that with Undertaker, Kane, and Austin back in the day, so what the fuck? Do it now. And then both of them pinned them.
Stop being ridiculous.
It's fucking, just SmackDown, get better, please. Although this past week wasn't. that bad, I thought.
And
predictable again, but
you know what? And I'm going to talk about this change of format on the camera because we're transparent. We're fucking transparent. We care about the people. I think what we to start doing if we go 2 weeks like this is to just do Raw, SmackDown, SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly.
Because now I got to bring you back to Raw.
Rah. Cisco.
That was weird.
Bugs Bunny, Raw.
Now I got to bring you back to Raw, and I know you know.
There's one thing I like about Raw, but we'll finish with that.
And there's a lot. I feel like there was a lot in this week that I had notes for.
Yeah. But there isn't.
Dude, Roman coming in, I don't like the bragging over Joe because I think Joe had a point.
Do you like anything about that beginning?
No.
You know what I hate the most? Every week it gets worse for me, is when Roman Reigns just walks in the ring and just...
For ever. You're not The Rock, dude. You're
right?
not
They're
The
not
Rock.
cheering you, they're booing you.
And I love that this was a good... There was a lot of fucking boos, and a lot of times, you'll hear the boos on the way in, and then they strategically turn down mics in certain areas and
Plus,
shit.
I mean, the other people that are booing him, like you and me, are just like, fuck it, then I'll listen.
But he got into the ring, and it was
smooth.
Dude, it was obvious that he was getting booed, fucking big time.
And that's why I have to stare off for 15 seconds.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of big dog hate on this podcast, but I gotta continue it.
I hate him.
I gotta continue.
I hate him.
And then for Jason Jordan to come out, and then the boos got even more fucking intense.
Well, that's
they're
what
letting
I hate
it go.
When they try to do
I mean?
that, when they try to bring someone that's gonna get booed, maybe, and push Reigns to yay.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Fuck you. No. Don't pull that shit on me. Don't.
We're gonna make it seem like you're not booing him.
Yeah. Right.
No, we're booing him.
That's what the main event's gonna be at WrestleMania. Who do you boo more?
Well, I feel like this standoff here wound up being the fake Bullet Club versus the fake Shield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can definitely see
it's like
that.
hodgepodge fucking members.
I was surprised by the outcome of the match.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Well, I thought we'd just, jump,
do you think? Do you think?
Keep right in it. Might as well just, like we did. We're gonna do Raw. Let's keep to this. Let's go right to the match.
I'll go right in your face.
Because, like you said, well, we could start with the promo, the opening, because it's just terrible. This whole thing with Jason Jordan, being like, we're a team. And, of course, I'm better. I mean, I agree. He is better than Dean Ambrose.
Yeah,
but,
true. Yeah.
It's like, don't come off like it's
we
clear.
don't like you more than Dean Ambrose.
Please make him heel right away now.
Well, I think that's what they're doing.
Oh yeah, but I just don't want them to drag it out, because if Dean's out that long, how long are they going to drag him and Seth out?
Ugh.
I don't think there'll be much of the 3-man Shield anymore. I think Roman eventually is he's gonna be going towards WrestleMania, so he's gonna go walk as a lone dog and everything, whatever.
It's his yard, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's his fucking yard.
His yard. Well, I'll piss in his yard.
I don't even want to talk about this.
I paid a lighting bill on his
this
yard.
match. I wasn't a big fan of this match.
No, I'm surprised at the outcome though. I was surprised they gave it to the Balor Club.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, either Jason Jordan... I thought Jason Jordan was going to get the win, controversially. Like, Roman Reigns does a spear, and then he tags himself in and
I feel like they did a lot to go out of their way to foreshadow Jordan fucking up in costume in the match.
Yeah, because he's been doing that, last week he, opened his mouth, and Seth was like, you got to stop talking so much.
Exactly,
and then this week he's like, you got to stop shining and taking other people's spotlight. And then he does this. So it's like, all right, I can see that, but I'm surprised. Still, I'm like... Even though it's only 2/3 of the real Shield, the Shield doesn't lose. Not in WWE. Not in my lifetime.
Well, see, I feel like they want to sow the seeds for you to start looking at them like that. That's not the Shield.
Would you rather them lose the titles at Rumble?
I would.
Yeah.
I hate
even though it's the bar. Though it's the bar.
I would rather see it on the bar than them.
And hopefully the bar can press on to someone else.
Yeah, exactly. No, I 100%.
That's why I want it to be the split between Seth and Jason Jordan. I want it at the Rumble.
I feel like that's a good way to do it, is to have Jordan fuck over Rollins, and then that way
Rollins has had enough,
and it's easier for Roman and Rollins to go in separate directions at that point as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. The women's match, I fucking hate Absolution. Can I say one thing though?
Who was sick. Never mind.
These last couple weeks, Mandy Rose has really impressed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you hate Absolution.
Yeah.
What do you hate about Absolution than the other two?
Basically.
Oh, see, I hate Mandy Rose, and I like Sonya Deville and Paige. I love Paige. I love Sonya because she's raw.
good, but they're not letting her like.
They've put like Mandy Rose has been treated like a princess since she's gone to WWE like 5 years ago. She's always been a princess. Oh no, it wasn't 5 years, maybe 2-3 years ago when she won the Tough Enough. When it rebooted and everything.
I just feel like she's been the most solid out of the three.
I mean, I wish all three of them, or I wish both of them were still in NXT anyways, personally. I think they both still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that way we can focus more on the other women on Raw.
I feel like they took a gamble with these three trios of women.
It was the same thing again, right? Bayley, Sasha, and Mickie James.
Yeah.
But it was only a tag team, right? Because Paige and Mickie were on the outside. I know Paige was sick still, so that's why she didn't wrestle. So I think it was Bayley and Sasha. Yep, because she won with the bank statement. I remember that.
All right, yeah.
And I remember Bayley. Which I like, but but still,
I miss solid wrestling, Bayley.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah,
she was super enjoyable to watch.
Hell yeah. And they can put on a good match too. That's the worst part, but they won't allow them. Not even against Asuka.
What do you think it is that's stopping her? Is it really just mic skills, or?
I think, and when you come up to WWE, think of NXT. How many people are in that crowd?
Yeah.
And okay, there's some kids there and everything, and we I'm gonna get drunk, and I don't mind chanting with Bayley and being like, oh, it's a cute little girl that just like the hug. You come up here and it's just gonna be like, what the fuck is this? A hugging girl? Get out of here. You're good for the little kid in the corner of the seating there, and that's about it. Everyone else is just like, because that's what I've noticed. The women's division on Raw, it's a lot of the people who go in to get shit, and it's dead quiet silence in the crowd.
Right.
Unless it's Asuka.
It's Gold Dusted Alicia Fox for a mixed match. Dude, I love that.
Don't talk to me about that, because then I'll bring up my boy.
They're teaming up.
I'll bring up my boy.
Bring it.
I was so excited when I heard Joe got injured because of the only fact that Elias replaced him on his mixed match. I was like, yes, Elias is in it with Bayley, and I'm like, fuck yeah, EB all the way.
any way to bring up Elias, you son of a bitch. Fucking Kurt Hawkins, dude. We're at what?
I already feel bad for him.
Someone said 153 for his losing streak.
Yeah, who was it this week?
We got some Woken Matt for this one.
Oh, that's right.
We got a face-to-face laugh.
They got to fix his entrance, though, Matt Hardy.
What do you mean?
I don't like there's too much talking at the beginning. He's already in the ring when his music actually hits. Yeah. And it's like, no, I like music when they're walking down the ramp, not like, oh, and he's already down at the ring. And then all of a sudden it's like, because I like the music, and I'm like, oh, that's sick. But I want him up at the top of the ring ramp doing that with the music, not, whoa. It's like, I like the music. I just don't want so much of the talking at the beginning.
So you want music first, talking after.
Yeah, he doesn't have to say, I want to delete you all! Yeah. And the whole laughing, and then it's like...
They're probably trying to change it up just a little bit.
Exactly, because someone said at a house show it wasn't that bad. They didn't have all that talking. It was just, delete! Him going like that, and then the music started, and I'm like, okay, that'd be fine. But Kurt Hawkins, I feel bad for him because the 25th Raw or whatever, he's gonna be that guinea pig that gets fed to all this older wrestlers that are out in the ring for that one moment. Then they're all doing their finishing moves: stunner, super kick, tombstone.
He gets everybody's.
That's
fucking
exactly
special.
what it will be. Yeah, exactly.
That's rough.
Exactly, and that sucks. And it's like I would ask to get paid more if I'm gonna be a bitch like this on TV all the time, and not even TV only, live as well.
So basically, it was just so that him and Bray could have the face off.
Yeah,
which was awesome and awkward.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they go a little too long with it.
The laugh,
not the laugh. No, but both of them doing the laugh together. It's just I'll laugh and then it's like,
I think that's
okay. Going on 30 seconds here.
I think that's the joke behind it, though. That it just doesn't.
I like Matt's laugh. I don't want Bray and him laughing because then it's like you said, Bray doesn't know how to act scared, so he's sitting there and
He does his
Why is he so
awkward laugh.
crazy?
He does his awkward laugh.
Yeah.
Everybody
Matt's
does
still
awkward
going
laughs.
with his laugh
Yeah.
the whole time, and then Brady stops and he's just
we're
looking
all
at him
just
like,
awkward laughing.
he's just looking at him like, oh, he's crazy. He's not scary. And it's like, oh yeah, I guess so. But I'm like, I'm looking forward. Like, they're not having a match though, are they, at the moment, Rumble? Or do you think it'll be a pre-show? Actually, I can see that.
I can see pre-show
Because I think they're going to be dedicating a lot of time to the 2 Rumbles. Obviously, that's like an hour and 15 minutes in itself. I think they already have dedicated to the Rumble. And I don't know if they've announced if it's a 4-hour one, since it's one of their big ones.
Yeah.
Usually a big one, they'll do the 4 hours. But it's like, you got the 2 Rumbles, the 2 championship matches, the 2 tag team championship matches. So there's 6 already for the main event, main card. So I figured, yeah, they'd probably put a good match like that
Right.
onto the pre-show and piss me off.
It pissed me off.
It's like, I do not want to sit down and watch wrestling for 5 straight hours unless it's good.
So your boy, we could talk about your boy again.
My boy.
Introducing
my
The Miz.
boy. Yeah, that was he doesn't usually open for people. People open for him.
Well, I feel like he's done it.
Well, I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
You're trying to make my joke better.
But slip in some support.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Miz Taraj, that was a weird, like before the Miz's promo, that was a weird little segment with like him and Bo giving his, he's like, here, take my shirt, take my shoes, like this is
just trying to make them look like jackasses. And
yeah.
Why? 2 talented guys. I would not be pushed around like that by this. I'd be like, fuck you!
Vince,
Vince, would you go on TV and do this? Then fuck you, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that easy.
No, it's not. Especially when you sign that contract.
Exactly.
It's like, wait a minute, did you cash that check I gave you last week? Shut the fuck up and put it on.
Do you want to go wrestle
Do
in
I
a development?
have to? You want to be a star, don't you?
Do you want to go wrestle in a development for $10 a night?
Yeah, right.
Then get out there. Show motherfucker.
But yeah, I'm not surprised. I was like, the Miz is going to come back, and obviously it's going to be the IC title thing, and I hope he wins it back, and I think he will. Because if Roman keeps the title, I don't think he'll enter the Rumble then.
True. Yeah.
So then he's pegged. I think he's like a 5-2 odds of winning it, and it's like
that's weird though to have right before the Rumble have him lose his title.
Well, just to stop picking back up, but it's like, where else would he lose unless they're gonna have him be a dual champion? Yeah. He's gonna win the title at Mania, we know that. So it's like, all right, when do they let him lose it? I mean, and the Miz is the perfect one to lose it too. I mean, I wish it would be my boy, but no, fine, all right. I thought maybe it could have been Jordan, but no, he's a tag team champion now. Yeah. So it's like, all right, no. Because I just don't know if they. I mean, if they do dual championship for him, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, the
what's he gonna do? Have 2 of them on his shoulder while they're on his back? I hate how he carries that around too.
The hatred that will cause, dude.
Ugh. If I was in Philly, I'd hit him. I'd be like, I don't care if I can ever see another WWE event. I smacked Roman Reigns in his fucking face, even though I wouldn't be able to. I'd be like tripping over the ropes.
So, did you watch the Cruiserweight Champion match?
I did actually watch that, surprisingly, yes.
So, do you think he's really hurt?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Total work?
No. What I think is, being the man that Vince McMahon is, he'd rather Cedric Alexander win the Cruiserweight title on Martin Luther King Day this Monday.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
If you guys... I'm not even down.
I'm going to laugh.
If it happens, you're going to be like, son bitch.
Christ.
Because it hasn't been announced yet that they're rematching, but I bet it will.
I will fucking note that. That would be fucking noted.
I'd rather, Cedric won't have the title. I think, like you said a while ago, I like Cedric. He's all right.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's a good wrestler.
They just need to put some story behind them.
Yeah,
but
they don't give that any time. They should have their own show anyways, like they do, and piss off. But are they done now? Like, if that Facebook thing is going to happen after SmackDown, that's when 205's on. So, what, you don't want anyone to watch 205 now?
I would think, yeah, that sucks.
That's what I mean.
They're not going to put them on TV for Raw or SmackDown.
If they're going to be pushing for this, bye.
maybe they'll switch the night.
Yeah, right. Maybe they'll do like Thursday night, 205.
Jesus Christ! We want you to watch every fucking night.
Well, no one's gonna watch that because they're watching one Pinfall podcast.
Oh snap!
Like 9,000 views last week, I think I saw. Right now, when we didn't even record.
#1 show on podcasts.
Yeah, right?
Don't look it up.
Yeah. Just trust. Believe that.
The bar and Titus Worldwide, man. I'm surprised they gave Worldwide the
Yeah, I don't
win on
understand
this.
why they gave Worldwide the win on this. Without, like,
Well,
anything, like...
I don't understand any
important
of this shit.
happening. But, I mean, I was happy that I was like, holy shit, I can't believe they actually won. But
Yeah,
my
well, it
boy-
was like how surprised I was with Gable and Benjamin.
Yeah. But, I mean, what does that do for either one of them?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Not at all.
I'm just making sure I wasn't alone.
So I want to chat about the battle between Kane, Lesnar, and Strowman this week.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, I forgot about that.
It makes me love Braun Strowman even more. Can we talk about Braun Strowman's sick grappling hook skills?
I was wondering how he did that
With
once.
the total fucking complete throw where it goes over and then like hooks onto
Yep.
itself like perfect.
I was like, holy shit.
is Braun a ninja? I was like,
I've used grappling hooks before too, and I'm like, it's not
it's
that
not
easy.
that easy.
Not that easy. I have trouble just swinging it like this.
Braun has grappling hook experience.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I just hated that whole, like, I love that he did that, but just the whole, like, the things tumbling on top of them. Like, if that really
I
fell
love
on
that
top
shit,
of them,
though. I
they
love
would
that
die.
shit. Well, of course, of
Seems like a
course.
very Braun skill to have.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
Tipping an ambulance, grappling hook master.
Putting luchadors in dumpsters.
Being put in a truck himself.
They put in a dumpster, yeah.
Escaping.
Pretty much living in the trash
Yeah,
truck
for
for
a
2
week.
weeks or so. These are the things Braun does.
That was a good segment too, because I liked, and I liked how Braun was like nowhere to be seen. Then all of a sudden, whoa, comes in. I'm like, thank you, because these two together are terrible.
Oh man, yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking in the beginning. I was like, this is gonna be the opening for this, or like the middle for
Yeah.
this, where I gotta watch fucking Kane and Brock Lesnar battle each other on the fucking ramp and
Yeah.
shit, and then my dude.
Well, at first I was surprised because like they gave the Heyman gave the promo.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, the music actually hit. That no one's coming out. No one's coming. Then Kane got him when he's coming in the entrance. I'm like, okay, at least there's one person. I guess Braun's still doing. Wah! And I'm like, fuck, thank God.
Yes.
And you just see.
I know the road case is empty, but still having that road case thrown onto you can't be fun.
No, yeah, no. Even though it didn't touch any of them, but like,
Listen,
you know what was probably
Kane,
more
man.
painful
Still
is
real
when
to me, damn it.
Strowman picked up that fucking case and just dropped it on Kane.
Yeah.
That probably hurt more than the fucking thing just bam.
That's what I was saying. The case, the road case.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I thought you said the roll cage, and I'm like, oh wait, what that? Thing?
No, that's not what I said, Dan.
I'm not listening.
Jeez, what the fuck?
But I mean,
But
what
yeah.
does this all add up to? Nothing. Brock Lesnar winning.
You know what it adds up to? Grappling hook skills.
Well, we're gonna see it again? No, we're
I
not.
hope so.
We're not gonna see it. When was
just-
the last time you saw him flip an ambulance?
He just wins. He just wins every match by grappling hook.
Oh, that'd be sick. He just like
77 matches.
pull himself up to the
Every
apron with a
single
grappling
one
hook.
won by grappling hook. He
Swinging
could, like,
on a grappling
he
hook.
could like make a submission where like he throws the grappling hook and it like wraps around them. And,
Yeah,
yeah, we've already put too much time to think of this.
yeah. We're going in our own wrestling world.
Samoa Joe and thicker than a Snickers Rhino. What did you think about this one?
I was a thrown together match.
Of course, it's.
I just didn't. I don't like that. Then it's just
It's
like,
just to push Joe.
yeah.
Just get
And
Joe
well,
over.
that's fine. That's fine. I understand. But it's like
I think it's just the principle that they're trying to make that he's beating this like ECW seasoned
yeah,
vet.
they've worked together in TNA before. I know too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. At least they know each other good enough that they might actually be able to pull off a good match. And it's like, oh wait, they're only gonna give him 5 minutes. Fuck that.
Fuck it.
Yeah, right. Joe will do his moves.
Someone's getting cocaine and
Corner
clutched in this
slash,
bitch.
that. Yeah.
Again, Joe cuts a sick promo.
Yep.
A sick promo. I really think that Joe is going to be next level in the next like 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Do you like how he always like talks to Renee about Dean?
Yeah.
I love that.
What did he say?
How's your husband doing?
He said, I made him I made him a stay-at-home husband. He has to rely on his wife's check.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's his wife.
Ouch. I hate Renee Young too, so I'm like, nice.
What's up the weird shit with Nia Jax and Enzo? Where do you think they're going with this?
Nowhere at all.
It's just a funny thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
In
And,
between
like make
matches.
Nia look more girly, I guess. Like she's always like, "Hi Enzo, you feeling all right?" And then Nia Jax, all of a sudden, she goes out the door, and it's back to Nia Jax. I'm not like most girls.
I'm not like most girls.
And you know what? That brings me up. What the fuck's this whole shit with Nia's not gonna like what you said about her. What the fuck did she say about her? Is she just making up a girl rumor? Are we in high school here with the women's division right now?
With Asuka?
Alexa, when she went up to Asuka and was just like, Nia's not going to appreciate what you said about her.
Well, did you notice that when she said it to Nia's like, she doesn't even speak English?
Oh, I didn't see her talk to Nia.
Yeah, so I feel
okay.
like we're sewing
spacing out that point.
for Team Rude to get kind of broken up.
Oh, okay.
But I did like Nia coming out and attacking Asuka with that electric chair drop.
Oh, yep.
That was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, that was good.
I really didn't even see that coming, so I was impressed. Touche, Raw.
Yeah,
Touché.
and that's the match I want to see, Asuka and Nia.
The main event for this was fucking horrible. Fake Bullet Club, fake Shield, fake fucking fuck. Fuck 'em.
I thought that was an amazing man.
Don't even shit me like that.
I won't.
Don't shit me, Daniel. Don't shit me.
My arms are a little shorter, and I do have to pack.
You are tiny. So Raw, again, for the 8th, was pretty lackluster.
Yep. Agreed. Yeah, that's been about the last 12 Raws. And it's not like, I hope they put some effort into the 25th anniversary instead of just, here's this guy, here's that guy, here's that guy, here's that guy. It's like, no, let's have some matches too. I mean, it'd be cool maybe like a legend teams with someone and does something. I'm not saying like Stone Cold, but someone I'm not expecting like Vader. Or
Vader.
Psycho Sid.
Vader's gonna die.
Yeah.
Have you
he was given
noticed-
like 3 months to live in like April and he's still alive.
He passed out in the ring in Japan.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and he was supposed to wrestle someone else like soon after, and they were like, "I'm not wrestling him because he's gonna die."
Yeah, for real. I'm not killing Vader.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna dampen my career if I kill Vader.
That's right. Where's the polka?
Where's the polka?
Yeah.
My bad.
SmackDown for the 9th was pretty
I
decent.
need to get a new one.
Oh, how did that one start? That was Dana Bryan and them again starting off, right? Or was that no? AJ came out first
It was
this week, right?
yeah. AJ cut that promo.
Yeah. That's right, because that's when Shane and Daniel came out, and they were like, I don't know if Nick's watching, but I predicted it. I was just like, I already know what's gonna happen. Handicap match, 3-on-2, and it'll be Nakamura and Orton teaming with Styles, and I'm.
You
Lo and behold.
called it like that, huh?
I was just like, yep, because I was just, they're gonna do. I know Shane's gonna make. Okay, you want a handicap match? You got one tonight. And I'll tell you who you're playing.
Nick, did he really call it like that? Can you confirm?
Has Nick been? I haven't seen him.
Oh, he's
Oh,
on.
he's on.
Oh yeah. Always got Nick to talk to.
Yeah, right.
We had was it Becky versus Ruby? I thought this was a good match.
Yeah.
And I thought this could be, they could like mold this into a really cool feud between the two of them, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like similar.
Something after the Rumble and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Outside of like the Riot Squad stuff. You know what I mean? Bum 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 bum.
Who won that one? I forget. Was it Becky?
Becky. Bum 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 bum.
Wait, was there even a finish? She didn't do the disarmor, did she? I don't remember Ruby tapping out.
It wasn't the disarmer.
It must have been disqualification or something then, right? Did like all the ladies come in or something?
I can't even remember.
Because I remember
so
Charlotte
bad.
and Naomi were at ringside with Becky while they had the rest of the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I think the Riot Squad at the end there came
Yeah, I think
in.
it was just a disqualification or whatever.
I don't fucking know.
We're talking about it. We're like, yeah. Who fucking won? I don't fucking. Who's on first?
Jesus Christ. The Bludgeon Brothers again kicking the shit out of the Ascension. Not a fan. Not a fan.
I wasn't a fan last week. I'm not a fan this week.
Turns out it wasn't interesting the second time.
And it's like, please give them like some offensive moves or something.
Ascension? The Ascension?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially because with how big they are. Well, I suppose Connor
Victor's
is
pretty big.
Is it Victor is the bigger one?
Oh, yeah, I think it's Connor. Connor with the small head.
Yeah. That guy creeps me out. He really freaks my wife out.
Yeah. But it's like, exactly. He's as big as Luke Harper and like even more muscular.
Yeah.
He's not bigger than Eric, but still, it's like give him some
not too many people is bigger than Eric.
No, exactly.
But yeah, I just want to see the Bludgeon Brothers wrestle for more than
I like how Breezango and then
though.
we're just like, we're not going to help you.
Yeah, we got some shit to worry about, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we can bring that up. I was pumped to see Breezango pull off a fucking win.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I was surprised too over
the Rusev
Day.
Rusev Day.
You think?
I'm gonna do.
I really wish Rusev. I know we're not talking about the Rumble, but I wish he'd be like one of the last four, because that's always a push for people when it's like the last four or the last two. I wouldn't expect him to be the last two, but the last four, it's like, all right, cool. People deserve push, and Rusev is so hot right now. Both of them are so hot with the crowd and everything.
Dude, he's so funny.
Exactly.
I did not see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. He is hilarious.
Like I said, he's like the WWE's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And this isn't Total Divas. This is Twitter and shit that I'm reading. But Lana is so jealous that she is not part of like his manager anymore with all this happening.
The Rusev
She's
thing.
like, I would have loved to jump on this kind of shit. And I'm like, oh, that does kind of suck. You get left and it's
Fold
like,
right
he's
as he
huge
pops.
now.
Yeah.
He's higher than he ever has been. It's like, God damn it. But you know what's going to happen? Rusev will just get pushed to the fucking bottom because he's good.
You know what I am not digging? Is the American title shit.
Oh, the whole championship brackets and all that crap?
Yeah.
You know who's going to win, right?
Who?
Mahal, I think.
You think?
Yeah, him, U.S. champion, bragging
Mahal,
about that and
yeah.
everything. Remember how I always say they always think it's better for the heel to be the champion or something like that? Or
They did it with KO.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And it's like, it'll be him versus Rude, too. And that'll start a rivalry, hopefully. But, I mean, Rude needs to go heel anyways. And it better not be Mojo. Mojo, I'm still not huge on. Not at all. And his finisher, I just found out his finisher is a forearm.
Really?
A running forearm.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I hate the football entrance and shit. His new that's new music, right?
Yep, it is. Yeah, because it's a little more edgier.
Yeah. He's not hype
he's
anymore.
A heel.
He's not hype anymore. He's just angry as shit.
Exactly. I mean, I like Mojo, but he doesn't need to get this pushed this fast.
Mojo's an athlete. You know what I mean? I feel like he's gifted in that sense, but I don't know. I like Mojo when he's hyped though. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if I'm sold on heel Mojo right now. You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
This is Mojo Rawley, man. He's hype. He's supposed to stay hype.
You stay hype.
He doesn't just get hype. He stays hype.
What would Gronk think?
Gronk would give him a breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts, and
Gronk
tell
would
him,
spike that motherfucker. Yeah, spike the sandwich in him. Motherfucker, you hype. But I can, I hate how WWE always says they wanna push this title and make it a more important, and then like they'll fucking completely drop it. Because with KO and AJ Styles, the U.S. title was relevant. I cared a lot about it. And ever since then, it's like, nah, Baron Corbin had it. Where's Baron Corbin been, by the way?
yeah, I know. Where is Ramen Hair?
I don't know. Dad bod isn't
That's
just doing
2
it.
weeks we just talked about, and there's no Corbin.
No Baron Corbin at all. No, I mean Ty Dillinger even had a match. Oh no, that was 3 weeks.
3
ago.
weeks, yeah.
But it's just like, what the hell? I'm surprised. Maybe this is another punishment. Something he did. I don't know.
He's pissing somebody off.
Yeah, right. A lot of people off.
Mojo and Rude had that weird face-off though, so I feel like this is going to be like a bigger part of the bracket, maybe. Or
well, they're versing each other next week.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why. I mean, Rude's going to win that. I think, no problem, easily. I can even see Zack Ryder maybe like costing Mojo to keep their rivalry going.
That'd be cool.
And that'll be another pre-show match for the Rumble, obviously, which it should be. But I just don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Agreed.
It's like I wish more important people like. I don't want Jinder. I don't want Jinder. I'm not a huge Jinder fan. He shouldn't get this push. I'd rather him in a tag team or something. Try to pair him with someone.
Dude, Freebird style, Him and the Singh brothers.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I like that because I'd rather see. I'm
bring up
pissed
Arya
about
Davari, not to turn another brown person evil, but bring up like Arya Davari and like Mustafa Ali. Yeah.
What? You're talking an actual stable. That doesn't happen in WWE anymore.
It would be
What
the most
hell?
giant racist stable.
Oh, Jesus. Vince would like that. Vince will go back to like 1980s with the Iron Sheik and all those
dudes. Gable and Benjamin come out to do the promo about them being robbed, which I don't like because I feel
that was perfect.
Feel like that. Which I didn't like because I feel like it's going to lead to more Gable Benjamin Uso stuff going on, and I don't really want to see it.
Yeah, see, I think
I really want to see it.
I think it'll be over after the Rumble. I think they're going to go back to the New Day or the Bludgeon Brothers get pushed pretty quick to the top.
Right. Okay.
Although, I don't know how, like, the Usos are still kind of on the fence there of heel and face, so it's like... Yeah. I can see maybe the Bludgeon Brothers going against a New Day before them.
It's just weird for me with the Bludgeon Brothers because...
I'd just rather see them normal. Without this stupid gimmick.
Not even that, it's just... they're going to win, and then who else is, like, credible to, like...
That's when the
really give them a run. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But... we're talking smart. We're not talking WWE.
That's probably not what's
WWE. It's just going to be like, you're going to push them, and then they're going to lose stupidly to like some tag team, and then bye, Bludgeon Brothers.
Again, a main event for SmackDown this week that I wasn't pumped on.
No. Like
again,
said,
these are just
predictable. Didn't it get back to you, by the way? Did he say I did call that? He didn't, because he's not fucking listening.
No, he said word for word.
Oh, nice. Woo! Yeah. I was just
sorry, Nick. He's always ready to talk shit. Just every time.
Ready.
Every goddamn time.
Shooter. Yeah, the main event, nothing.
Again, it's just like they have Nakamura, they have Orton. They know that if they put them on TV with AJ Styles, someone's going to click in.
Yep.
So they just have to do it every week.
Yep. Name
and
drop.
they're going to torture us.
And then, nope. This match will be restarted as a no DQ, no counter, blah, blah, blah. And it's like... Jeez. And, you know, I know Randy Orton, the table's not supposed to break, but it's a lot cooler when it does. I was like, oh, he's going for an RKO. Cool. It's like, nope, he's just going to do the back thing. He does that every match, and he usually doesn't take the top off. But, again, whatever. I mean, Nakamura won it with Kinshasa, so...
The Kinshasa!
I love when he says, Kinshasa! It's like,
Alright, well, that's the fucking WWE universe.
Yeah, now you're going to get to hear your baby here.
Listen, I'm a New Japan man. Wrestle Kingdom was fucking awesome.
Did Teddy come over or anything?
Yeah, Teddy came by. We watched a good amount of it. It was 6 hours fucking long.
6 hours?
Yeah, with the pre-show and shit. So it was a lot of fucking wrestling.
God, I gotta come over at 4 then, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't really write notes for all of the matches. I just wrote notes for the matches that stood out. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Pre-show right off the bat, Roppongi 3K versus the Bucks, man.
I heard that was really... I saw some of the... moves, the double teams on that, like the backflip onto the guy, like holding him on the ropes.
Yeah.
Dude, like, all right, good moves.
That one every time.
Flying.
Yeah. Well, they're spot orientated.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But there was a lot of like brutality to this match that I liked, and you're probably not familiar, but Roppongi Vice was a tag team that wrestled the Bucks quite a bit. Rocky Romero and Beretta. Beretta wrestled later on in the night for the gauntlet, the never open gauntlet. But yeah, Roppongi 3K is pretty much a replacement now that Rocky Romero has retired. So they were a good tag team. They were a really good fucking tag team, and they pushed the Bucks to a limit I haven't seen in quite a bit, you know what I mean? So that was a sick match. The never open tag team gauntlet. It was cool to see War Machine in there, to get them see. We were talking about this earlier. This is probably their last show for New Japan because they're going to the WWE. Yeah, I don't know. Beretta was good with Yano and Ishii, and it was a good gauntlet match, but I was talking to you about this earlier. There's too many fucking titles in New Japan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the never open
never
tag match.
understand that, yeah.
The IWGP Junior Heavyweight.
What does
fucking
IWGP
four-way.
stand for?
You know what? I'm so bad right now. I can't even.
International Wrestling. I was like, International Wrestling.
Is it Grand Prix?
Grand something. That's
Like
what
it's
I was trying
Grand
to think.
Prix.
I didn't remember, and I was just like, what the fuck does IWGP stand for? Global something.
But the gauntlet match was good. But like I said, I get caught up.
Who won that one too?
I'm still new to Japan. New to Japan. I think
Say that 10
Beretta,
times
Yano, and
fast.
Ishii.
Yeah.
Because I remember Beretta laying out.
Which one? What was the match with the guy that just found out he got cancer or something? Oh, not cancer. He was
that
came out of retirement or something, right?
Yeah, he had
Leukemia?
cancer though.
Oh no. Okay. Well, who was it?
Leukemia.
I thought it was I thought he had leukemia or something. But he had cancer.
Yeah. Fuck. That was
What's his
because
name?
Cheeseburger wrestled in
Yes,
that match.
exactly. Yes.
I love fucking Cheeseburger.
He won. Didn't Cheeseburger was the last one to get eliminated?
yeah,
right?
it was him and
and
went
there
down
was
to him
that
and
guy.
Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger wound up picking up a big win the next night at the New Year's
at the
Dash.
New Year's Dash. Yeah, I read that.
That New Year's Dash was a sick event too. If you guys haven't seen that shit,
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, let me ask. Is there a network like New Japan that I can buy?
Yeah.
Oh, just tell me how to get it.
New Japan World.
And do you think
It's
I
$10
can
a
have it?
month.
Oh yeah, well, fine.
999 yen.
No, I'm just thinking like I wonder if I can get on my PS4 like I.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
They have an app.
Okay, good. That's all.
So I have it like on my phone and on my Xbox and all
Okay.
that crazy shit.
If I can just.
It's not the most effective app.
Yeah.
It doesn't work perfectly because it's new. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And all their servers are in Japan.
Oh, trust me. Whenever I watch WWE, the WWE Network live, any pay-per-views, mine sucks. Sometimes.
Yeah, mine does too.
It'll be like frozen, and then it'll be like error, and I'm like, I can hear it going on in the background, but I can't see it. And I'm just like, it's not even gonna start me where I fucking was either. So it's like, god damn it. But so I don't care about that kind of stuff. It's like I'll be like watching it like you. What time did it actually happen here? Like 6 a.m. was it? Did it start?
You would have had to
on
woke
Thursday?
up
Or
at
5?
3 in the morning.
No, 3. Okay. Yep. Wow, 3 to 9 too.
Yeah.
Basically doing a shift.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Jesus.
That's why and it was perfect because the
snow.
next day was
Yeah,
snow
yeah,
day.
it was-
So I literally
I know. I
made
saw
my
the
wife.
message. And I was like, son of a bitch.
I made
I'm
my,
like, I wish I could get snowed in over there.
I made my wife and my son watch Wrestle Kingdom like all fucking day.
Prices you have to pay.
It's just being a good parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The 4-way for the heavyweight for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight with Skrull.
Yeah.
Takashi Hiromu is one of my favorite New Japan wrestlers. You got to check that guy out.
What's his name?
Takashi Hiromu.
Oh.
No, Hiromu Takahashi, I think.
Okay.
Takashi. These fucking Japanese names, I can't keep track of a lot of them. But that was a match with Marty Scurll. Did you watch any of that?
No, I didn't.
He fucking,
I read about it. He retained, didn't he? Or he won.
Yeah.
Skrull.
So him and Hiromu were the best of the match. He fucking goes under the ring and finds all this medical tape and like just tapes this dude to the barrier and like beats the shit out of him for a while. Yeah.
Damn.
Skrull's entrance was top notch. I'm talking about mechanical wings that like popped out in his suit and shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
The entrance clothing in this between like him and Kenny Omega and Okada was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Like look up Kenny Omega's suit. It was like this weird god of Anubis. Like plus like obviously he's obsessed with fucking Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like
Plus
half
they're
Final.
playing up Omega versus Alpha.
Yeah.
Thing. Yep.
So it was like
godlike.
half fucking Final Fantasy, half Anubis. Oh, it was fucking amazing.
Final Fantasy myself.
But yeah, Skrull had an amazing match.
Which one was the not to interrupt you, Taka Michinoku I know made an appearance.
Yeah, so
Was that
Taka
the, other
Michinoku was in the Rumble.
Oh, that's right. It was the Rumble, the pre-show, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know if it was in the cheeseburger match up there.
Taka wrestled for New Year's Dash. Dash.
I didn't read that.
Yeah.
Fuck. I love Taka.
He wrestles a lot in New Japan.
Yeah.
He's a heel right now in New Japan.
He's always
fucking
best
awesome.
as a heel, the little bastard.
Yeah. He's still got that same haircut, the weird little spiky haircut in the front.
Man, I forget which Rumble it is, but you got to see him take a nasty nasty face plant in wrestling. I think it was like 2001, but
Was it with Rikishi? Did Rikishi throw him out?
it might have been him. Yeah, he just like literally threw him over and like bam right off the mat. Oh, but anyways, continue.
But a guy you gotta look into is Jay White.
I love Jay White.
Oh man, I love that he does the Sister Abigail.
Yeah. But I thought you were saying what they're doing with him and Kenny wasn't great.
No, I just thought they jumbled it together.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll talk a little bit about New Year's Dash then. So obviously they're building a problem between Kenny and Cody.
Yeah.
And
that's been happening a while.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be strong and then they'd get weaker and then it's like pop up again. And then kind of,
So, they're planting the seeds for a feud between him and Cody. So Kenny offers Jay a position in the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
And he turns it down and switchblades Kenny. And
I thought at first he was playing it off that he was going to do it.
Yeah, he did. He put the shirt on and everything. Yeah. And then it also runs into a segment where Cody is like beating the fuck out of Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
And Kenny comes in and stops them. And he gets into a shoving match with Cody later on.
Oh, that's when they start their tussle again.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but anyways, back to Wrestle Kingdom.
They haven't fought yet either, right?
No.
Cody and Kenny.
No.
Okay, that'd be a nice matchup.
I know you saw Cody and Kota Ibushi. Anyone who hasn't seen this, just go watch the fucking crossroads that he
just
landed.
Type that into YouTube. Crossroads off apron.
Yeah, he crossroads Kota Ibushi off the apron, and it's fucking brutal.
Yeah,
it's fucking.
I was like, oh, that's sick.
I think he's dead.
Yeah.
Is he dead? I think that guy.
And he wasn't. Oh, man, Cody with blonde hair still is creeping me out. He looked like a smaller Dolph Lundgren.
He'll crush you.
Yes. Master of the universe.
But that match was awesome. Of course,
Cody's... Like when you talking, I heard that almost stole them night.
Yeah, it definitely
Even
did.
though there was like other couple matches that were going to be like, holy shit, these are the ones we've been waiting for. Even Okada versus what the hell.
But you knew it was going to happen like that when you have Cody's on his way up. The elevator's going up for Cody right now. And
there's a reason he said he's never made 7 figures.
Yeah.
It's because he's so hot.
Right and
so hot.
And Kota is, I mean, he's a legend already, you know what I mean? Although I hear people say that like the doubt for Kota is like if his heart is in this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He can come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, tonight I feel it. Tomorrow night I feel it.
I'm trying to think of what other good
we
matches there were.
Nights, so.
I mean, for the undercard, there wasn't too many other good matches. No. Did you watch Omega and Jericho, or did you read about it?
I've only been able to read and see spots and everything, which have been great.
I am fucking loving this version of Jericho.
But we talked about it ourselves, but you agree that this wasn't Okada versus Omega level, but still a great match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This match would have been Okada
so much
level.
Time. I'm glad they gave him like 37 minutes or something like that.
New Japan always gives the
big matches. Yeah.
They'll allow people to wrestle for an hour to fucking draws and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
But this version of Jericho, dude, like.
I can understand why you love it so much.
You know what I mean?
I will never love any other version of Jericho than when he first came to like WWE. And, a little before WCW.
Right.
But that's because he was he was young, athletic, and still great on the mic. But I mean, this is great for WWE too, and for himself.
But he couldn't do this in WWE.
No.
This character isn't happening.
No.
And he's having a fucking
he could never have these matches where it's this hype. Like, imagine if... Just put WWE instead of New Japan, and like how huge this would be if it was like Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega's coming in to fight Chris Jericho,
right?
And it's like, holy shit, that will get WWE so much fucking viewership,
yeah,
and everything. But I'm just like the
network would
that's
collapse.
What it's doing for New Japan and doing for Chris Jericho's career. Like you're saying, this is his new lifestyle.
I feel like the Bullet Club is pulling a DX on the WWE right now. And Vince's resistance.
There right now.
Shit! And Vince's resistance to cooperate is just making them more powerful, like Bischoff did to himself back then.
Which is fucking stupid because Vince and Eric Bischoff has said many times that was the problem.
Yeah.
Because Ted Turner was saying, no, don't do this.
Right.
No, except that one time when they invaded, Eric Bischoff was the one that was like, no, don't go out there. And it's like, you fucking moron, you could have had everything.
Yeah, for real.
And now Vince is doing exactly what he did to someone, and it's just like, you dipshit, if you opened your mind and just thought, you would realize how much you could get. You don't want all this viewership in Japan if you all of a sudden did a cross-promotion with them more often?
Right.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okada versus John Cena just because it's whatever now.
Like, they're
I don't
not
think it
going
would
to
be a great
lose.
match, but it's like, that would be huge.
And they're not going to lose swaths of people over to New Japan.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen. It's a different kind of beast, and you got to be a certain kind of wrestling fan to want to watch it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're not losing all the little kids to New Japan.
No,
you know
not
what I mean?
at all. No.
Yeah, all the Cena and Roman heads aren't going to all of a sudden start watching New Japan and just love Okada or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to fucking happen. So it's almost a win-win.
A great interview with someone because of what Reigns said or something about. I think you probably read it. Reigns said like he was the best in-ring performer in wrestling today. Ugh. But Omega's like, Omega first said he's just like, well, you know, I think he's just, I don't know if he got fed that or scripted that, but there's no way he believes that in his own head. And I'm like, wow, that's actually the nicest way he could say that.
Yeah, for real.
I forget who was doing the reporter interview. They were just like trying to push Omega to say he is the best in-ring performer.
Right,
but he was
right,
just
right.
like, you know, everyone has their own different opinion, blah, blah, blah. He steered away from it, and I was just like, wow, this guy could have completely thrown Roman Reigns like a douchebag into the river with like 10 cinder blocks, like how he is the worst fucking in-ring performer.
Yeah, exactly.
And
go with the hate
but he's
that
just like,
everybody
hey,
else.
hopefully he doesn't really mean this. Hopefully he knows he's not. Hopefully it's something that was fed to him.
End of question.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Because everyone knows he's not. It's like, people might argue Omega's not the best in-ring performer, someone else maybe, but it better be a better damn fucking person than Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
it's like, are you
real.
kidding me? Carmella, it might be better than Roman Reigns. No.
All right, no more fucking WWE. Well, so you obviously didn't watch any of Okada and Naito. You need to go back and watch this match.
No,
I will say
that's not when Jericho attacked him, right?
no,
That was
no,
New Year Dash?
New Year's Dash, yeah. Dude, when Jericho attacked him too, that was like ferocious.
Yeah.
And the
I
best,
saw a video of that.
and the best part is
God.
Jericho would like stomp him out, and he would just like lay over and like do his eye thing, and like he takes a chair and acts like he's about to throw it at Jericho, and then like as soon as he goes to do the throwing motion in one smooth motion, like fake throws it and opens it and sits in it.
Yeah.
So sweet. But yeah, very solid match between him and Okada. I would say that they're doing a very good job of bolstering that title and making that title.
How long has he had that?
Really, over a year now, like a year and a half.
I was gonna say he's getting close to 2, right?
No, well, it's closer
18
to a
months.
year. Yeah, but seriously, neither. Someone said it perfect. I think it was one of the guys from Bleacher Report said that neither of these guys lost from a loss. You know what I mean? Like Naito walked away looking amazing, and obviously in the run for when he does give up that title. You know what I mean? And it's huge for.
Do you think he could lose it? There's someone he could lose it to, or they would have him lose it to, or do you think it would be? Do you think they're gonna eventually give it to Omega?
I would think Omega, and then Omega and Naito could.
Yeah. Do you think if they have
feud for it?
If you think they have round 3, you think Omega's finally gonna win it?
I would think so.
What he
Especially
lost,
if they're gonna
and they draw.
If they're gonna really break up a big chunk of the Bullet Club like that, because I don't know how they would do it. Because I don't think they would. Do you think? I think Kenny could survive on his own without the Bullet Club.
Oh yeah, easily.
But that takes a big part of being elite, and being elite was around before Cody.
Yeah, exactly.
Was a part of it. You know what I mean?
Do you think like Cody would take over then if like Omega's like?
I would think so.
Well, I mean, it would make sense, but I'm like, I don't know if they would do that.
But the other thing is, I don't see the Bucks like siding with Cody really either. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean.
And we know who Marty's going for. You know what I mean? Marty's gonna go for his one-winged angel.
I was sick onto the chair.
But yeah,
I'll go back to that match, but
so I'm just super fucking excited for what this year is gonna bring. For New
what's
Japan.
the next pay per view they have in March or whatever, right?
Is it Dontaku? The Wrestle Dontaku?
Maybe that's before that, yeah.
But the other thing is
well, that's why they're talking about the Jericho Nato match.
The other reason why I think it's more likely that Cody is gonna split from the club and not Kenny is they're doing a whole Bullet Club themed show that the Bucks financed themselves.
Is that the B Elite?
No, it's called All In.
Oh, okay, that's
It's
right.
gonna be in September.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's completely financed.
Yeah, because
by
someone
them.
was talking that CM Punk might even show up, but not. They don't know if not wrestle,
Not to wrestle,
just to
yeah.
be there.
Yeah, right,
like
right.
they've extended the invitation, and it's nothing like, hey, just come if you want.
And Kenny confirmed that he's gonna be part of that. So.
Oh, I thought something recent was like there was a report that he was forced out,
Oh, I don't know.
but it was like a storyline kind of forced out.
I don't know.
I don't. Maybe I'm thinking. Maybe I read something different. My head isn't all there all the time.
And then the last thing I wanted to bring up, I don't know if you saw this, and I don't know much about Impact, but did you see Austin Aries?
Oh yeah, I saw that he won.
Yeah, he got the title.
I'm surprised by that.
Premiered and titled in the same night.
Yeah, who the hell was the
pretty sick.
champion before that? I don't pay attention very much. It's not EC3. That's the only big name I know over there.
A whole bunch of rumors about Easy
In
3.
WWE. Yeah. I don't know if he would just because of how bad it was the first time.
I know. Never saw the first time.
Yeah, Bateman, I forget what his name, Derek or something. He was terrible. He was with NXT. The first season, it actually was on TV.
Okay. All
I
right.
think it was actually NXT 5, but it was the first season that it was known about.
All right. Well, that's pretty much all I got to talk about.
Yeah, or cough about, right? Either one of us.
Yeah, come listen to us fucking die.
Can you
Buble.
tell it's winter in Massachusetts?
Buble is murder in this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. But
All right. All right.
we'll be. Are we gonna try to figure out that ECW classic?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to do a Tajiri match. I'm going to pick a Tajiri
You want to do the
match.
trip? Tell me when, and then I'll definitely watch it and post it on the page.
Next week, bitches.
Yeah.
We're
What do you
gonna
say?
do it-
Find it by. You post by Saturday, the match, or even tomorrow?
Yeah.
Whatever you can. Whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Whenever someone's voice goes up, it seems like they lie.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Are we gonna go?
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week, bitches.
Thanks for watching.